And we're here with Coach Tony Ahrens. Coach, another rivalry game last week you had against Heritage Hills and came out victorious 4-0 right now. Kind of recap that game for us.
Well, you know, anytime you go down to Heritage Hills and play a game down there, it's going to be a challenge. And no matter what the records are, you kind of throw them out and both teams compete. And again, you know, it was one of those games where we came out pretty quick and got some points on the board, but then Heritage Hills came back and put some points on the board. So there it is, you know, two teams at it. And again, we were able to get another quick score. They kind of control the ball a little bit at times. We have to get off the field on third downs. We had some third down and long situations that we didn't get off as quick as we would like to. But we were good enough to play through that game and get a good win.
This week, Vincennes Lincoln, yet another rivalry, conference game, and you know, one of those games where you almost throw out the record when you play them because you just never know.
Yeah, I know. Last year, we went over last year's game with our kids quite a lot this week, and you know that ended up being a 7-0 game and not score until you know, in the second half and deep into the second half when they kind of botched a long snap to their punter. And we just simply have to understand, especially where the game's going to be played now. Both teams are going to be pretty fired up to play, and we have to go in and earn that win.
Now, what can we expect from Vincennes this year?
Well, offensively they're going to continue bringing that bone look at you and then try to hit you with a big play. A few more sweeps this year than what they had been running last year out of that bone look, and then defensively they're just going to load the line of scrimmage up and just force you to do things you don't want to do.
Now, you know, got a Saturday game. How do you prepare any different for a Saturday game?
Well, you know, this is going to be a great experience for our kids and for our program because, you know, it gives us an opportunity to go play where we want to end up playing at the end of the year. To be able to do that and get on a field like that and be able to play a regular season game, get that experience, it's just a good experience. And we pretty much just ran our practice this week like a normal week. We have an away game and we got to jump on the bus and we got to go, and it happens to be going someplace where it's going to be really neat to play.
Okay, thanks, Coach. And we're here with defensive coordinator Nick Eckert. Nick, another nice win against Heritage Hills last week. How do you think your defense played in that game?
Yeah, I thought that we played real well. You know, anytime you go down there at Heritage Hills and get a W down there, it's a good deal. Our kids played hard. Our defense bend didn't break. Did a good job. Did a lot of things that we weren't expecting. They threw the ball 27 times, and I think the 5 years I've been here, I don't think they threw that many times total. So, you know, our kids did great defending you know, we shut down the running game and they had to go to the pass. So, for the most part, kids did a good job, and it was nice coming out there with a W.
This week, we've got Vincennes conference game, rivalry up at Lucas Oil Stadium, a lot of different factors, and what can we expect out of the Vincennes?
Vincennes going to do a lot what Heritage Hills has done in the past with the bone. They're going to stay in that for the most part, I think, and try to run the sweeps, ISOs, cross traps, things like that, and a little option. But I think they're going to have to resort to some passing because our defense is too good up front to stop the run, and we're going to have to get them out of their game plan, and I think we'll be able to do that, and we'll be successful at doing that.
Now, big game up at Lucas Oil Stadium. You know, what do you tell your kids? You know, you're not just playing on any regular high school field. There's a lot of hype involved. And do you guys do anything special to prepare for something like that?
No, not really. Just enjoy the whole game, the atmosphere, the fans there, and enjoy it, and go out there and beat their butts and come home with a W, and that's what we're planning on doing.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
Thanks.